Hey, yo, what's up, Professor Z? I am not having the best of time right now. I am not having the best. Mm. I am not having the best time right now. Shit, I guess everything that happened last night is carried over. Mm. Mm. Is what from last night? Oh yeah, this balance. No, no, no. That was from Friday actually. I don't know what kind of. I just don't. I don't understand what kind of power gold has over me right now. I'm just unwilling to just. I, I'm just unwilling to do anything. Man, I hate this so much, man. I can't deal with that. Can't deal with that, man. I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that, man. I'm just unwilling today. Just unwilling. Mm, mm, yeah, honestly, I mean, that's just been happening. I don't know, man. It's been, drop like 2 points and then pull back like 10. I mean, I don't understand why I'm getting this. And then after it stops me out, it goes in my direction. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing so differently now to where this is happening. Why is it happening? Damn. Okay. Mm, mm. 11 points, dude. 11 points from my entry, dude. 11 points, man. That's freaking insane. Dude, that is insane, man. This is insane. This is insane. This is literally 10 points from my entry. That's insane. Like, dude, I am super on tilt right now. Like, nothing's working. Nothing's working. And it's getting to the point where I'm just super frustrated. Nothing's working. Mm, okay. Mm, 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 okay. Man. Okay. Okay. Mm, okay. Mm, okay. Mm. And it just seems like nothing is. Shit. All the accounts that mattered got I had they lost them in them yesterday. Mm. Okay. So yeah, Gold wasn't done with me. She wasn't done with me from last night. Uh, she was not done. She was not done. I mean, this account's basically blown. This one's basically blown. So, uh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm not gonna tilt buy accounts. I'm not tilt buying accounts, but boy do I want to. Boy do I want to right now. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not tilt buying accounts. I am super on tilt. Because it just seems like I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know. It seems like when I'm getting in, the gold is just doing stupid shit. And then when I'm looking at it and I'm like, huh, that looks like a good area to get in it, but I don't get into it. It hits it perfectly and bounce. And it's like, is it just me? Is it me? Is it me? But I'm gonna figure this out, man. I'm just having a really bad day. And gold this morning, I don't know what the hell this was about. I really don't. I got in at around like this is where I got in at, right? It looked like I had a nice clean entry right here. I'm up about 12, 13 points, but I didn't know it because I just set my limit. I didn't even know that my limit even got hit. And so I guess I was up about 12 points in this position. It stops me out and then it goes in my direction. And when I came back to the charts and I saw this and I'm like, wow, okay. So I just guess that gold is just on one today. We're just not resonating today at all. We're not resonating because she's doing one thing, I'm doing another thing, and we're just yeah, it's just so mm, yeah, I don't know what the hell that was about. And it stopped me out. I think it stopped me out about like 8 ticks away from my stop. So I mean, at least it wasn't nasty enough to tick me out to the T and then drop. It goes 9 ticks past my stop and then it drops. And I'm like, dude, why? You know? Like, what was the point of that? What was the point of that? So I'm just completely on tilt. Completely. Mm, okay. 15 minutes in. Mm, okay. Okay. Yeah, no more than 2 though. Yeah, if I do like a voice recording or something like that, it's just like, yeah, yeah, that's true. Hey, what's up, Alfred? All right. Mm. $400. Hey, what's up, Santiago? Yeah, I was actually looking at the I was actually up in front of my charts looking at the Trump bounce, and for whatever reason, again, the market missed my order again. I guess that's per usual. Mm. Okay. So I get in at 75. It pushes up to 82. And then it rejects it at 75. And then it drops all the way down to 55. Okay. Man, I've lost so much money in gold today. I've lost so much money in gold today. It's ridiculous how much money I've lost in gold. Ridiculous. Ridiculous amount of money in gold today. Ridiculous. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. No. For whatever reason, I don't trust Bookmap. I mean, I'll look at it. It's cute to look at, but I don't trust it. But maybe. Because all right, let me show you what Bookmap is telling me right now. I'm gonna show you what Bookmap is telling me. Okay. So this is what Bookmap is showing. There's a whole bunch of orders sitting at 4,500. We also got a bunch of orders sitting at 4504 too. So I guess how I like to use Bookmap, if I'm looking at it, is I guess as a confirmation bias of what I'm already going to do. It's not going to dictate any of my trades. Okay. 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 I doubt it though. I doubt it. Well, all right. Well, let me just show you what I look at. Let me just show you what I look at. Because like I said, Bookmap is not a Bookmap is not what I really look at. I'll look at it to see if other people are agreeing with what I'm already going to do. I guess I want to make that very clear. I'm going to take the trade that I'm going to take anyway. But if I look over at Bookmap and see that there's other people in this trade with me, it will just give me more confidence. It's not going to make me pull an order or adjust what I'm already going to do. It's just for confirmation. I would not personally trade based off of Bookmap, and for me personally, I don't really trust order flow. I feel like order flow is more for if you're scalping, because obviously there's times where it's absolutely correct, and if you get in at where the liquidity is, but then there's times where it'll bounce for a quick scalp, and then it'll just continue to keep going in the direction that it's going to go into. So it's like, well, What I'm looking for is information that if I act on the information that's given to me, if I take the trade 10 times, will it work? And for me, Bookmap is just not that. I feel that if you're scalping, then yeah, it's yeah. If you're going for bigger targets, no. You saying getting rid of Bookmap would save me a lot of money? Well, I mean, the money's already been spent, so might as well use it. It's like I'm no longer paying for the platform. I'm just paying for the data. Wow. See, and this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, all right, man. I mean, I guess it's good to know, but this is probably like the first good trade in a very long time with gold today. In an account that doesn't matter at all, you know. This account doesn't matter. It's a freaking eval. And look at that, straight to target. I don't know what the heck is going on today, man. I don't know. Seems like that trade doesn't work anymore. It seems like it does not work. Not working anymore. I mean, it doesn't even. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of been my freaking day today. And I'm pretty sure you're right, Rokid. Well, I guess let me ask you this. Do you think Bookmap is a very helpful tool? Mm. And again, like I said, I don't think Bookmap isn't necessarily that is not helpful. It's just that I just don't have trust in it. I don't trust it. Uh, mm. What time is it? Like 9:30? 9:30. 9:30. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Wow. You see how magical that is? Look how magical that is, man. Look how magical that is, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know why this didn't work out when I needed it to work out, but man, look how magical this is. If I get this 31 point target hit, I get it hit. Hmm. Wow. 31 points, man. Look at this. Look at this. This would have been so beautiful, like in an eval or in an XFA or something like that. But here I am wasting it on a freaking. I was only 27 ticks in drawdown. Freaking wasting it on a freaking. Man, that's insane. Dude, I don't know what the heck happened to that, man. Okay. I don't know what the heck happened. Don't know what the heck happened. Man, dude. Damn. And look how dang. So what, we in the practice account? Now you want to run to my TP? What's up with that? Hmm. Oh, well, we'll take a 40-point TP since you said, do I still use Quan Tower? Yeah, I would prefer to use Quan Tower, but the account that I had it on, I blew that last night. So, and then that's why I decided I'm just gonna stick to Top Step X. Why do you ask? Oh, you're talking about like the TPO and the footprint charts and stuff like that on Quan Tower. I was using that. I looked at it for silver. But you know, I'm gonna be completely honest with you though. Right now I have a limited knowledge of what that stuff even is. I really don't understand what it means. I don't know how to read it. And it seems like there's not high quality education surrounding the topic that I can kind of begin to understand it. You said it's asked for silver. Yeah, silver is low liquidity, so I figured as much. I figured that would probably been the issue. And yeah, I only tried it for silver, and I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, so I just gave up on it. Yeah. I mean, I definitely believe that, especially the ES. I mean, the one thing that I do know is that every tool is made specifically for ES. Specifically. So if you're an ES trader, it's kind of like playing like Ryu in Street Fighter or something. It's not the best. Ryu is not the best character, but all the special moves, all the updates, everything surrounds the character. So I mean, it's if you use all the tools that are given to you, it can be a powerful instrument. It's just that I don't know, man. I can't do this. I can't do this. This type of price action is just the grinding trends are just insane to me. I can't deal with this. Where do I even get in at, you know? Where do I get in? Yeah, the grinding trends are just insane. And if I go on YouTube and I look at think with Bookmap for the ES, yeah. Yeah, and the way that gold moves, honestly, it's the way that gold moves. You can kind of, I mean, yeah, you can trade silver, but I mean, you can kind of get what you need with gold as well. So it's honestly, I would prefer to trade silver, but that only 1 to 2 setups per day that it has. Ugh. So this is what I will say though. This area, 5046 or in this area right here. I mean, it went up to, so I think what it dropped. See, man, I hate this so much. Look at that. I'm about to get a 40-point target filled, man. Man, I'm already up about 30 points. I'm up 30 points right now. And for whatever reason, and then look at the entry. So, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on today. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I can't deal with ES. I can't deal with that. I can't deal with ES. I don't even want to begin to even try. I don't want to begin to try. That's just too horrible. But all the tools do work for gold for ES. Every single one of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have a deep conversation with an AI tool. 3, 9. You know what? We're gonna throw this thing. We'll see if we get this target filled, man. We're gonna see if we get this filled. See if we get a 68-point target filled. A 67-point target filled. Let's see if we can get it. Again, this is well, yeah, guys can see that. This is a practice account, so all these points right now don't mean nothing. But oh shit. Okay. And how can I do this? How can I do this? I probably have two separate documents. I probably have a document. I mean, if this thing is not gonna, and I gotta. So, what I'm gonna probably let me see if I have. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something. So Claude AI, since that's like the new kid, that's like the popular kid on the block. Let's do Claude AI real quick. Hold on, let me get my phone. So if I buy a yearly plan, I get $100. So that'll be what, $1,200, and then a monthly will be still $1,200 for a max plan. Okay, so let's use it for free. Okay, so get the most out of Claude on your desktop. With a desktop app, Claude can rewrite code, work with your files, and automate tasks while you focus on other work. You know, I don't think that I want. I don't think I want to use the desktop app. I don't want to have this application local on my machine because, well, I guess on this machine it'll be okay. Because like I said, there's really nothing that I do on this except trade and stream. That's all I use this laptop for at the moment. There's really no important documents on this machine. I don't look at any banking information or anything like that on this machine. But if I did, I wouldn't have any application that requires access to any of my documents or anything of that nature, especially having a complete understanding of what these AI tools require to function. They need absolute access to your data, and it's able to read it. So, and I don't want that kind of, I don't want that. I don't want that. So what I'll do is I will download it. I'll download it on this laptop, but I won't download this on like a work laptop or my personal work laptop that I do all of my other stuff on. So I guess I'll download it, the Claude desktop. You say you've been using it since it came out. What do you use it for, Santiago? Oh, wow. Right, could ask. You said that you build systems for any company. What does that mean, actually? Fastest way to talk to Claude. 18. Says, see, it is already asking for access to stuff, and I kind of figured it would. But like I said, I wouldn't download this on anything that has important documentation on it, because it has access to it. Just allow Cloud AI to open links with associated apps. Okay, so I've downloaded the desktop. Okay, so I agree. I'll just use it for free for right now. It says help Claude improve, allow use of your chats and coding sessions to train and improve Claude. Change anytime and privacy settings. Privacy. Built to help, not harm. Automate safeguards. Protect your chat from violence, abuse, or deceptive content. Ad-free chats. We won't share your ads. We won't show you ads or let advertisers influence what Claude say. That's interesting. I like that. I would not. Well, shit. Depending on what company that you work for, OpenAI, ChatGPT is completely banned from use. Even if you're just using it for like personal use, it's because of apparently the same way that Mark Zuckerberg, and actually it's not even, it's all these tech companies, because these guys thinks that they're God, because technically that they can create life even though it's digital. These guys think that they're God, and they use these they use certain language. And the language that they use is, you give an idiot access to your tools, observe what that idiot does with it, and take it from that idiot. That's the model that they all use. And that's why a lot of these tools are available and free, because obviously in the terms of service, anything that you do within the tool, the creators of it has the right to use it. And that's the fastest and cheapest way to innovate and grow a company. A good example of that is Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, etc., etc. Microsoft gave access to the tool. People created Word documents, Excel documents, and now we have Microsoft Excel and Word, just as an example. Facebook does that. Don't know what they've taken, but that's Mark Zuckerberg all day. And OpenAI is doing the same thing. It's just giving you access to the tool, and they're just monitoring how the idiots are using it. So if you have something that's revolutionary, I would recommend to have obviously your AI tool kind of help you, but at the same time, don't give it full access, if that makes sense. Because I believe I shared this, but someone built a tool with Claude, and the company gave him a pat on the back. Now, if he built that same tool, quit, and opened up an LLC, became a real consultant, and offered that tool to the company, he could have sold it for millions. But they gave him a pat on the back. It's like, thanks. We're going to recognize you. You can demonstrate your tool in front of everybody. We appreciate you building this tool. He could have sold it for millions. And we already see, well, I guess a good example would be Snapchat, Instagram, Threads with Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, they haven't really innovated anything over there. I think the only piece of thing that they've done themselves is like the metaverse, but everything else they kind of took from somebody else. I know the creators of Snap, and they probably wish that they took the offer, because all Facebook did was like, oh, you don't want to give me Snap? Well, I'm just going to create Instagram, and it's going to be very similar to Snap. And all Mark Zuckerberg needed to do was get everybody back on board with Instagram, which kind of killed Snap, really. Kind of killed it. It's not worth the billions of dollars that it was it was being sold for initially, but you currently have 3 projects or projects. Yeah. Well, you know what, Rudkit? All a hacker needs is access. And they can find, I mean, shit. I mean, let's be very clear about certain things. A lot of this stuff that is presented, like, yeah, you're giving us permission to do this and that. That's just for the legality of it. The legality of it. And I'm not saying that this is not happening. That's not what I'm saying. But if there's something on your computer that somebody else wants, just please believe, if you're giving it access to a folder or a directory, it can escalate privileges, use lateral movement to get out of that directory and find its way into another one. If somebody wants something on your computer, if they have access, they can get it. We don't ever want to be so naive and to think that, oh, it only has access to that. Yeah, legally it does. Yeah, legally it does. But we're not playing with people that are going to play fair, especially if someone creates a tool that can revolutionize or increase the value of an existing product. We shouldn't be that naive. Are you into business strategy, learning and study, writing and content? You say you come from a real estate? Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, I don't mind. And then, yeah, we can showcase it on stream if you want. Yeah, that's definitely true, Rocket. That's definitely true. That's why, because I'm very familiar with this topic, I'm very picky about where I put my information. I understand that with enough determination, I mean, anybody can find anything. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and believe that if somebody really wanted to search for the information that it couldn't be found. That's not. But it's just that I don't put certain information, or I don't allow access to certain things that I find important, or I try not to put it out there. But I think we all have put our personal identifiable information out there with these firms, and we have to trust that these firms are protecting that information, even though they've had several breaches. And that's all. I mean, that's all someone really needs. I mean, that's all someone really needs is your information that identifies who you are. That's all they need. Like your social security number, your address, certain information to verify it. And then you have a digital partner. You have a digital twin online. A digital twin, an evil digital twin. Let's see. Here's a few ideas of where to start. Marketing strategies, draft email newsletters, create. Have my own topic. Okay. You see, Quad would like to access. No, you don't need to access my camera, dude. Relax. Relax. You don't need to access my camera. All right, quickly chat with Claude in a few steps. Control. Click the star icon in the menu bar. No. You say you created your own Groupon? Is it for... What kind of products is it for? All right, so... Okay, so I've already set this up. This is the desktop application. It was already asking me access for other things, which was interesting. Like, dude, you don't need access to none of that. All right, so I'm a prop firm day trader that streams on YouTube, and I want to know what are and I want to know what should I focus on to improve the quality of the stream. All right, and okay, so let's get a better picture of where you're at so I can give you the most useful advice. So what is your current stream setup? I want to skip this. It says, what are your current viewers? Probably like around like 50. Starting out, yeah, like 50. Great context. Audio quality. Readable screen layouts. I think so. I mean, if y'all guys were with me since the beginning, I mean, the visuals of the stream has definitely improved. Definitely improved. What I should focus more on the title. I should update the description for sure. I should. It says focus on being genuinely useful and educational before worrying about production value. Dude, that's not what I'm asking you. So that was that's when we was trading the orb. That's when we was trading the orb. Uh, it was trading the Nasdaq orb, and I was the orbiter or the orbiter. It was supposed to be like a play on words and being cute and shit. That's all that was, or that's all that is. Trying to be cute. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So as a prop trader, I could also help you. It says, yes, I can analyze charts. Here what I can do. So if you share a chart image, I can help with identifying key support and resistance levels, reading price action, analyzing candlesticks, evaluating trend structure, viewing indicators, discussing potential entry stops and targets. As a prop trader on YouTube, I can also help you through how to explain the charts to your audience clearly, which is a skill within itself. Just screenshots. Okay, I mean, let's test it out. Let's see what it does. Let's test it out. So I'm going to go on an account that doesn't have anything on it. I'm gonna go on a 5-minute chart because I don't think, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can probably look at a tick chart and be like, yeah, but let me see. Let me look at a 15-minute. Okay. All right. So 15-minute. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Gallery. Broad test. Okay. So we'll see. Oh, has it? Okay. Dang, how I knew it was a 15-minute. Oh, okay. It sounds like, dude, I didn't know it was a 15-minute. All right. So overall, this V-shaped recovery after a significant sell-off. Price dropped around 468 all the way down to roughly 4,090, nearly 590 in range. Blah 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 blah. Clean reversal. Current situation. V bottom swing lows. This chart tells a great story for viewers. The V reversal is a perfect teaching moment of not chasing the initial recovery leg and instead waiting for the pullback. I mean, we talk about that shit all the time. Says the rising yellow I mean, breakout above the gray. All right. Well, let me hurry up and okay. So I mean, even though I'm still up about 37, 36, 37 points, which, like I said, it's frustrating to see this. And I'm pretty sure I'll get my target hit too, man. I'm pretty sure I will. Hold on. Yeah, dude. One of the senior managers had to write a paper, and I helped with the testing, or I was one of the reviewers of the document, and I had to review the output of the tool. And right now, at least for our sakes, the tool is not operating where it should be, but we all know that that's not going to be the case. Especially with Claude, and I think Claude is well, ChatGPT at one point in time was really good. And just for whatever reason, they decided to dumb down the AI tool. Well, I don't think they dumbed it down. They just made it. You know, if this thing hits my target, man, I don't know. I'm up 50 points right now. 50 points. Why are you afraid to launch it, Santiago? You know, I see a lot of people online talk about how much money they make with their agent. He said it'll take real estate jobs. Hey, yo, what's up, Tony? I mean, it'll probably take the internet version of it. I mean, it'll probably kind of do what Zello does, but you still have to have somebody, you know, walk through. Because, you know, when people are purchasing a home, they still kind of want somebody to talk to. I think what it'll probably do, and I'm not talking about your project in general, but when this becomes mass scale, it'll just, you know, like how they have like job creation for stuff that, you know, I guess a target field, wow, that anybody can do. You said so it'll talk to you when you're at the house. Mm. Man, like that is kind of insane. That is insane. We're seeing like okay, so this is something interesting that I'm seeing with gold. Gold is going to the order block now. Gold is going back to the order block. Because remember when the market would go to the pivot and then I had to switch up the strategy because it seemed like the order block wasn't working anymore. And now the pivot, it ran right through the pivot. And I've been kind of seeing that happen lately. It's running right through the pivot now. It's going back to the order block. So I was like, well, I'm going to have to pay attention to that. Because if gold is going back to trading or pulling back to the order block versus going to the pivot, then I'm going to have to change it back to the order block. Man, gold is just being stupid right now instead of just being consistent. Stop being stupid. I mean, at the same time though, I mean, the market was going down. I mean, we was in the short, so I mean, mm. But I definitely would have bought this. I would have bought this. I don't know why. I don't know why. Hmm. You said hit a micro ES. Yeah, send it to either, yeah, if you can put it in the chat. Uh, did you already put it in the chat already, Santiago? Or you can just DM me real quick, and then now we can put it on stream. Showcase it on stream. You said that you said the site URL. That's what I'm referring to. Santiago, the site URL. All right, man. Says ready, set, home. Yeah, just send it to yeah, just put it in the Discord chat, Santiago. It's not gonna let you put a link in the YouTube chat. It's not gonna let you. Which I think is a good thing. I think that's a good thing. Just having somebody just randomly drop like a chat or a link to something crazy. You know, people are crazy on the internet because they believe they have anonymity. Okay. So ready star set home.ai. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Don't know why I did that. Don't know why I did that. I didn't ask it to go full screen, but okay. Yeah, just start doing whatever you want. Yeah, just start doing whatever you want. And that's pretty good. Yeah, this killed software developers that made well, it's not easy money, but if you know what you're doing, building websites for businesses, this literally killed that industry. It literally killed it. This looks really good. This looks like you hired a professional developer, and anybody just landing on this page would feel comfortable using it because of how clean it looks, how professional it looks. Yeah, isn't that a good feeling, man? Being able to do stuff with yourself with just an assistant. Just get started for $9.99. Yeah, this looks good, man. This looks really good. Like the bright colors, the white background. Very professional. All you need is like now like a shack, or you gotta hire one of these actors that need a gig to promote your website. Because you know that's like the end of life of a celebrity is doing ads, car insurance, real estate, whatever the hell they're doing nowadays. It's like their end of life, end of career move. Our Will Smith, he's at the end of his career. I mean, it would still be expensive, but he's definitely at the end of his career. I don't think at this point anybody can take him seriously. After all the stuff that he allowed to be entered into the public, I guess that must have been his humiliation ritual because, man, that's humiliating what the public knows about him. So, yeah. Will Smith. He said go to the coupon site. Okay, so the coupon site. You got a karaoke? So you just been building sites, huh? All right, so this is your site that's similar to Groupon. So how does this site work? Is this site searching for coupons, or is probably scraping the internet and searching for these discounts, huh? So how do you get paid from this website? Is there like a kickback that goes to you or something like that? Is there like an affiliate code or something? Like where do you get paid in this? Oh, you charge it. Okay. Oh, so you have to sign up. Mm, okay. All right. I think your AI agency. All right. So, like I said, I'm going to become very proficient with Claude because I have to. So this is actually my first time actually using the AI tool. I prefer not to use AI tools at all. I mean, the most I'll use it for is to edit a paragraph, but uh, usually the tool is not really changing anything because, like I said, we had a grammar. I'm not using this in a derogatory term. I'm just using it as it is. We had a grammar Nazi that would review and audit our reports, and at first I did not like it, but it made me a better writer. So, and the crazy thing about it is because I have to write very direct, I now have, when people are speaking indirectly or running off from the point, I automatically just kind of lose interest at it. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so because I have to speak very directly in the reports and only put in like relevant information, man, it is a different world because I never noticed it before, but now I just super notice it when people just run off on their sentences or run off on run off on the point that they're trying to make. It's like, dude, just hurry up and say what you got to say. And that's actually been a superpower because on TikTok, a lot of people like to speak and run on sentences, and it's like, dude, if you don't say what the hell you got to say in the first few minutes, obviously what you got to say is not important. You're just trying to sound cute, and that's a big turn off for me. All right, so automate to 1000x says next gen AI voice agent and chatbot that transform your business, scale exponentially with neural speed automation. how it works. See exactly how your AI automation can transform your business in just a few minutes. Scale your business while you sleep. And I can understand that, Santiago. I can understand why. Dealing with people is exhausting. Dealing with people is exhausting. And unfortunately, and I don't know if this could be your experience, but how I imagine being a real estate agent is dealing with Karens all day, every day. Just bored housewives looking just to talk to somebody, hang out with somebody, tell people how they feel because nobody else is listening to them, and they feel that you have to listen to them because you want their business. That's how I imagine being a real estate agent. For the most part. Don't know if that's your experience though, or if that was your experience. I think the last website that you built was this one. So what I'm saying is very accurate. Okay, yeah, very accurate. Yeah, that's how I imagine it, man. Because it's like, dude, for the most part, men, we know what we want. We probably done the research up front, and if it's something that we want, we just kind of want to get to the paperwork. We want to shake hands, exchange keys, and get on with our lives. But it's just the lonely housewives that have nothing to do. This is something for them to do. They have no one to talk to, no one that doesn't want to really listen to them. That's why they behave the way that they behave. And I would hate that. Every day, just draining energy, just draining your energy, just draining it, giving nothing in return, just draining it. And I would hate that. Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. You said it's almost done? Hmm. Wow. Wow. Hmm. So I wonder, man. I really wonder what that's about. That was a 10-point drop. Okay. But all right, guys. Yeah, Santiago, man, that's pretty cool. That's definitely pretty cool, man. Hopefully you keep on doing it. Well, you said that you went on all in on it, so yeah, that's pretty good, man. But all right, guys. That's gonna be it for me today. I do appreciate everybody that joined me today. Man, I'm gonna try to get over this tilt, man. I'm gonna try to get over it. Try to, but after just getting a 60-point drop, 67 or how much points this was, and then it is still going down, man. And I got this after losing money in all my other accounts. Man, it's a very uncomfortable feeling. But what I'm going to take from this situation is now I'm just going to take one trade per day in one account, because if I take multiple trades, obviously I've shown to myself time and time again that I'm just going to give the market extra money, because I'm just unwilling to wait for another setup. I'm just unwilling to. So I'm just going to take one trade per day in each account, and that's going to be it. I have shit, 5 accounts. So that's basically 5 trades per day, and then 6 actually trades, 6 trades. So I'll take 6 trades per day, and that'll be that. But we will definitely come back later on tonight, and we will definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody.